Hi everyone, it's Nasser here, Nilu, and I'm here with my new release, which is Garden of Ink and Ancient Stone, my first Romantasy. This is the proof copy because Christmas post means my paperbacks haven't arrived yet. But I wanted to read to you from the beginning of the book. And in this scene, we have got my heroine, Isa, and she's at a village festival with her father and her best friend. So you ready? I pressed a kiss to father's cheek and lingered there, drinking in the faint hint of lavender and sage oil he used to protect his hands each night after long days of handling parchment. He loved me. He wouldn't do anything to harm me, I told myself, closing my eyes to the memory of the withering plant. I thought we could make merry together, Father, at least for a while. Father gave us a soft, approving smile, just as shouts of alarm ran out across Bloomtide. We froze. The sky itself split open, followed by a surge of light that cut through the black expanse like a knife. A meteor burned its way towards Earth like a final cry of a fallen star. My breath caught in my throat as it grew larger, its tail of fire stretching out. But then, like a dream fading with the morning, it vanished. Only the night sky, vast and empty, remained. The trio of travelling musicians at the festival faltered before their tune spluttered out entirely. The crowd rippled like a wave, surging away from the forest, tripping and shoving in their haste. Mothers clutched their children, men shouted in confusion. Some villagers muttered old prayers under their breath. Instincts drove me closer, even as dread iced my veins. Father reached for me. "Stay back, Isa." It sounded like a prayer. "It can't be," said Moren. His voice was strained. "Quiet, child, or else the darkness will find us." I flinched at his words, but my eyes were still trained on the shrouded forest, my vision pixelating. The crowd dispersed long enough for jagged shadows verging the forest to be visible. There was a sharp, audible intake of breath, and I didn't know whether it belonged to Father, Moren, or to me. Father's hands were a vice on my arm, urging me to stay at his side. I peered into the dark, breath ragged. A body lay on the ground. I slipped from Father's grip and darted forward a dozen meters. She was older than I remembered her. Her cheekbones were more pronounced, and her nose had flattened with age, but her violet cloak was the same, and as I watched, gnarled fingers tattooed with tiny moons twitched just once before they stilled. "Listen to your father. It might make all the difference," she had said to me just days ago. But no one could tell the future, or Linares wouldn't be lying dead amongst us. My chest tightened as my perception widened past the lifeless body. Standing over Linares was a figure cloaked in tendrils of shadow. The twin daggers he held were like extensions of his body. They caught the light of the festival torches, blades darkened with blood. Our eyes locked across the distance, even as shouts grew shrill, even as Faerie barreled towards the stranger, bellowing words I couldn't discern. Neither of us moved, my heart thrumming so fast I thought it might beat clean out of my chest. Then the man, the stranger who had stood so close that our noses might have brushed, stooped to close the dead woman's eyes with cold efficiency, rose to his feet, and melted into the shrouded forest. There you go. There is the first time that Isa and Zephyr meet, who are my main characters in Garden of Ink and Ancient Stone. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you pick up the book. Loads of love and Merry Christmas!